Draw hands to heart center. We'll set up for staff pose. So take a moment to shift your weight into your left leg and lift your right leg up. As we get into our balancing postures, make sure to not press your toes too much into the mat. You might even lift or wiggle your left toes for a moment. Try to keep your hips parallel as best you can. And as you inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Press your left heel into the floor, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And if you fall out of this pose a few times, don't worry, just come back into it more times than you fall down. As they say, get knocked down 9 times, get up 10. Relax your shoulders and breathe. As you inhale, get big, reach up to the sky, and find your way to full airplane. Sweep your arms back and start extending your right leg to the back of the room. Now be sure to keep a micro bend in your left knee. We don't want to lock out the joint. Keep your right toes facing the floor, arms by your sides, and you have the option to bring your hands to the blocks if you'd like to here, or keep your hands by your sides. Hands at blocks just makes things a little bit easier for balance, but choose what feels best in your body. Breathe here. And step back with your exhale. Set a pyramid pose. We want our right toes facing the top right corner of the room, about a 45-degree angle. Our feet about hip distance apart. Now be sure that your hips are level. You can check by bringing one hand to your lower back and being sure that one hip is not higher than the other. Now here, as you inhale, lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head forward. And as you exhale, fold your nose towards your shin. Again, inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold your nose towards your shin. While doing this, be sure that your right foot is pressing evenly into the floor just as much as your left foot is. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Place your blocks to the top of your mat. Step your right foot back. Inhale, step your left foot back to meet right. Lower from high to low plank as you exhale. Your inhale takes you to up dog or cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Full breath. Strong open mouth exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your blocks to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. And draw hands to heart center. Staff pose in the right leg. Shift your weight into your right leg. Notice how it feels to have weight in your right foot. And then when you feel ready, start to lift your left leg up. Again, no matter how many times you fall out of this pose, just do your best to come back into it. Be sure that your gaze is set at one point in front of you. Try not to shift your focal point too much. This will only shift your balance. We want to keep our gaze as steady as our balance, and our breath will help us be steady as well. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and drive your right heel downward into the floor. A micro bend in your knee will help keep your muscles engaged and prevent you from locking out your joint. Breathe. With your next exhale, sweep your arms and your left leg back for airplane. Again, keep your micro bend in your right knee. Keep your left toes facing the floor. Hands by your sides with your palms facing down. Think about reaching your middle fingers to the back of the room and just take up as much space as you can. You have the option to stay here or use your blocks for a little bit of support, but keep pressing your right heel down and lifting your left leg. Breathe. Next inhale, lift, get big. And slowly bring your left foot to the floor, set up pyramid pose. Again, we want our left toes facing the top left corner of the room. We want our stance short enough that we can have hips be level. We want our stance long enough that you feel both legs engaged. Now as you inhale, lengthen your spine, slightly straighten your right leg. And as you exhale, fold your nose towards your shin. Again, inhale, lengthen your spine, crown of your head extends, and exhale, fold your nose towards your shin. Lengthen, inhale, and fold, exhale. Place your blocks to the top of your mat. Step your left foot back, right foot back, lower from high to low plank. Inhale to cobra or up dog, pull your shoulders back. Find your way into embryo pose.